Morning everyone. You have to excuse the noise. Clint's just doing a bit of grass cutting up there with a mower. I've been strimming. It's not quite as early because I've already done a tank full. Just got back and made another mix because I run out of fuel, because it's a mad scramble to get as much done as we can before it gets too hot. And yeah, I just wanted to show you a couple of things, just something different for the channel. I don't normally come down into this area where the chickens are, because we try to keep it natural with all wildflowers, as well as sort of maintain it, making sure it doesn't get too high. Obviously the rest of the farm is pretty immaculate, to be honest, and that's how we like to keep it. But I just wanted to show you this. This is something relatively new to me, and I really enjoy it. As you know, I've pointed up several properties now, but getting into repairing walls. Obviously you can tell that it has been repaired because it doesn't look as aged. But we've done that just to give the bank a bit more strength, and just to make it last. I mean, eventually we will do the rest of the bank. You know, me and Clint, we both work on this farm, and we like to keep it as nice as possible. So that's what we've been doing. As I said in a previous video, we've got a lot of fencing to do, because we're making new pastures. And yeah, I mean, as you can see, this is one that we done. Well, I've been in Portugal 4 years, so this is probably getting close to 3 years old, and we reused these granite posts. Basically, we drilled a hole, so you can see there is a big bolt through there with a washer, and that grips hold of this fencing. It's just a different way of creating a nice bit of fenced land. And these granite posts, they are very heavy, and they're quite expensive, but we were very lucky. These were on the property anyway, but we repurposed them, dug a hole. We didn't actually cement these ones in. These ones are actually just got rocks in them in the bottom, because they're actually pretty big, so the holes are pretty deep. But just look at that, the line, the way it sort of curves around, nice and straight fencing. It looks great. We keep this bit wild because the chickens used to go in here, hence why we're using the chicken wire here. So I don't know where we can see it on camera. So we got the chicken wire here. We're basically keep the chickens, because they roam free around here, but we didn't want them going into the cherry orchard just up here. So we've got a layer of chicken wire and sheep fencing, because obviously the sheep do occasionally come in here. When it gets a bit overgrown, we let them in here and give them some food. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that you know, with the right materials, you can create some beautiful fencing. And it just goes to show, if you haven't got the right materials, it's not going to last as long. And not be funny, that's probably over 3 years old when we done it, and it looks as good as the day we did. I'm back in my natural habitat in the cherry orchard. We really do like to keep this looking the absolute best we can, and obviously with cherry season just round the corner, it needs to be right. Makes it a joy to pick it when you're not sort of up to your knees in grass and that. But yeah, I'm proud of this, keeping this sort of part neat. You know, the rest of the farm is looking really good as well. And yeah, I've got obviously I've got my dad coming over soon, which is why I'm trying to get as much work done as I can. He's coming for a week, and really looking forward to that. It'll be nice to have a week off and recharge the batteries as well. And by that point, this is when the cherry season will be in full swing, so that'll be good to have some fresh batteries. I can really get stuck into picking some of these absolute beauties. I mean, so these trees are just absolutely laden with cherries. You know, these ones, I don't know what the variety is, but I know they're later in the season. The ones that we pick first off are closer towards the house. But yeah, soon going to be very busy and very hot, hence why we start so early. But I'm gonna stop rambling and cut some more grass. So we've just finished the gate and just tacked the fencing on, so that's all finished. As you saw in the previous video, I made this gate, knocked it up. I'm going to make another video with a step-by-step guide on how to make a gate the same or similar to this. We obviously stained all the wood to prevent it from the sun. That will need doing periodically. And yeah, you saw I cemented both of these in, dug the holes, and we just run the fence along, pulled it as tight as we can. But this fencing here was here previously when the farm was bought, and it's been here for 20 to 30 years. So we just made the best that we can out of it, and I think with some tension lines, rerunning this top line and pulling that top bit tight, it's going to really straighten this up and make it look good. Because the bottom is actually fairly straight, it's just the top that's sagging a little bit. So yeah, I mean, generally when we make these gates, keep them to a meter, because they can be quite heavy. Anything bigger than that and it becomes too heavy, at that point you need to start looking at metal gates, lighter metal gates. But for the sheep and to keep them here securely, it's going to work perfect. The hinges, we would have preferred to have bigger hinges for the size of the gate, but this is all they had in store. So I thought we try them. If they don't work, if they begin to sag, we can always get bigger ones. But this gate really is beautiful to keep the animals in. I think it's stunning. Really happy with that, really impressed. Yeah, and that's pretty much me done for the day. I've got to pop out, and I'm actually meeting someone up the cafe who's moved to the village, so I'm going to go have a chat with them, and yeah, that's it. I'll see you tomorrow. Welcome back, guys. It's Tuesday. I've just done about an hour and a half trimming, and the cherry orchard is finished, and yeah, it's all systems go. So I think in the next couple of days we're going to start picking. I've actually got some private work tomorrow, today being Tuesday, so I've got private work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and yesterday I went to look at some land that needs clearing, some brush cutting. I won't be able to film that because I don't know the owner directly. I don't know if I have permission to do so, so I don't really want to step on anyone's toes and film it. I wouldn't like it, you know, if I owned land and someone random was just, you know, filming. You know, it is what it is. But you've seen me clear, trim, brush cut, you've seen me do all that. But yeah, so I'm absolutely flat out. Yesterday, once I'd finished here, I met up with a lovely couple who've recently moved into the surrounding villages, and yeah, really nice couple. They've bought a really nice farm. I'm actually going to look at it today just so I can get a better idea. I know which farm it is. I have seen it on a video previously, but I just want to go have a look at it in person and just see what the plan of attack is, and you know, make a plan of action to start clearing the land. But it's a real nice big farm. They've got plenty of stuff to do. I haven't actually spoken about YouTube. I don't know if they're going to allow me to film because it's their home, you know. I can understand that, but it's exciting for me. It's another farm where I get to work on, and it keeps me busy. What I'm going to do now, because I've just done some trimming, as you can see, the cherry orchard is looking fantastic. But a few more days, and the cherries we'll be picking every day, which I'm looking forward to. It's good fun. But today's job is I'm going to attempt to clear this bank that's quite overgrown, but I'm just going to hopefully do what I can with the strimmer and go from there. What do you think, Lily? You going to help? What about you, Mitz? You going to help? I didn't think you would. I didn't think you would. You might help, Mitz. Hmm? What are you doing? Right, I'll put this on time lapse because I need to get on some work before it gets too hot. I'll catch you in a bit. Now you can see I'm not getting too far. The progress is slow. Now that's because of two things: the vines, they're just ripping the line off the strimmer. B, I should be using a brush cutter, but these trees, there's 2 or 3, I think they're lemons, and they're irrigated, but we don't know where the line is. We can't remember if we buried it underground or not, but because it's so overgrown, you just can't see it. Even if it was on top of the bank, because there's just so much grass and brush, you're not going to see it just from the debris of the grass. But I'm going to go back, get some secateurs, and I think I'm just going to go and cut as much of the vines as I can, and go from there. I mean, I really want to go get the brush cutter and just use that because it'll be much faster, but I also don't want to damage irrigation. But you can see, like wild grapes, they're just well overgrown. But I'm going to go get some secateurs. Right, I just got back. I got distracted for a bit. I was talking to Clint. Clint's got a busy day, so he's not going to be on the farm, and I just ended up talking to him for the best part, about half hour, and then I just had to help him move a couple of bits. Yeah, I lost a bit of time, but that's the good thing here. There's no rush, you know. What gets done gets done. Yeah, just getting the secateurs, having these out. It's a good job done. They're just overgrown vines, old vines. They just grow so fast. And we've got loads and loads of vines and grapes up on the vineyard up there, so we're really not going to miss them. And they strangle everything else, you know, like the other trees we've got here. It's just because it's irrigated, everything just grows so quick in this section. Because of Clint's ankle, I said to him I'd rather do this bit because it's a bit awkward. You can't really see where the rocks are and whatnot. But he did offer to do it, but I said no, I don't mind doing it. And especially now I'm working early morning, it's nice, especially you know, I can get 6-7 hours work done, and then that gives me time to spend at home or go see other people. Like i.e. yesterday I had time to meet up with some other people and get some more work, which is nice. I am certainly busy, definitely busy, but yeah. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing for the next hour, is just cutting that off, and then that allows me just to go through the strimmer without much aggro. But as you can see, the strimmer just doesn't touch it. So we'll cut these right back. If they got leaves on, the sheep will have a go on them, they'll eat them. But yeah, so I'm going to get on with this. I don't want to bore you all too much. I know our content is pretty boring anyway, but you know, I just like to show people what we do on a daily basis. And on that note, I don't know if I'll video anymore today. I think you've been bored enough. But Lucy's going to have the camera for the rest of the week, so I'll pass you on to her.
Hello, this is the first time I've made an appearance in this video, and it is to say goodbye. I am just in the middle of editing this video and I realised we haven't got an outro, so I thought it'd be rude not to come and say goodbye to you all and to thank you so much for watching. Lloyd is working today. He's got private work for the rest of the week, and I am doing a bit of work today and then got an appointment later on. So I'm not filming today, however I will be with you tomorrow and Friday, and the next time you'll see us will be on Saturday. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give us a like, a comment, subscribe. We really appreciate it. Thank you for all of your support, and we'll see you in the next video.